Hey team, it's the presenter here. I hear that you're pretty keen on learning about some of the skills needed when using a range of communications and social networking applications. I hear you're pretty keen about creating posts and messages and sending messages, receiving messages, forwarding them on to somebody else, replying to messages and posts, attaching objects to messages, and above all, using appropriate language. Well, there is no time like the present to get stuck into this, so let's do it. Let's start off with the basics. I've got open here Bespoke Resources Facebook page, and I'm just gonna create a post. So I click on the create a post, write a post area, and within it you can see that you can create the post, do a live stream, post about an event, put up an offer, you can put in photos, emojis, all sorts of things. I'm just going to write a classic post. Just filming for unit standard 29781. It is looking pretty awesome. Now, before I create this post, I just want to make sure that this is appropriate language. So obviously I'm posting as a business, so I want to make sure that there's not not a lot of slang or anything in there that's inappropriate or offensive. So just filming for unit standard 29781. It is looking pretty awesome. I'm not seeing anything in there that is inappropriate. The language in there seems to be fine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and publish it. I don't want to add a send message button to my post. And there we have it. There's my post out there in the world, in the digital wilds of social media. Be strong, little post. Good luck. So now, what's next? It looks as if sending a message is next. Well, that's nice and easy. What we want to do is open our messaging app or the messaging tab on our social media profile. So we want to click on messages, new message, which brings up where you can type the message. You put in who the message is to, type in your text, or your GIF, or your photo, or whatever you want to send as a message. And you hit send or press enter. Receiving messages is nice and easy because they just pop up in your inbox. So what I've got my email, and I click into inbox and it'll show me the email. If I want to forward that email, I click on the email and I hit forward. And then I type in who I want to forward it to. If there's an email that I want to reply to, I click on the email and I hit reply. And that means I can just start typing. Let's say I've got an important document that I want to attach to the email or the message. That's nice and easy. Attach item. Do I want it to be a business card? Or do I want it to actually be a file? So a picture or an Excel spreadsheet, anything like that. That's how you do it. And doing that will attach it to the email so that when the recipient opens the email, they can click on the file, view it, download it. Nice and easy. Now, I know a lot of those were fairly basic skills for some of us. You know, we live in the digital age, the age where social media and messaging is kind of second nature. And a lot of these things like sending and posting posts, receiving messages, attaching objects is something that is becoming more and more popular. It's one of our preferred methods of communication now, which is actually kind of amazing because it means that you can get a message to someone on the other side of the world instantaneously. Some of the guys in space on the International Space Station are connected to us through social media. People in space can instantly communicate with us here on the ground. That is really quite amazing. And that's why these skills are important. Whether we know them and it's just a practice or we're learning them for the first time, they are quite important and they will be important in the job place moving forward. Anyway, I'm going to browse my social media profiles, maybe post some funny memes of cats or puppies, you know, something cool like that, just so I can harvest those likes. You guys, you have a good one. Lates.